I'll read. So after the last affiliate marketing theoretical video, I'm doing a practical one today, and I'm actually showing you the software I'm using for a couple of websites. Um, I'm currently this is just a trial because I didn't want to give away the websites at the moment. I'm having a bit of a think about whether I divulge the niches I've gone into. But basically, one of them is purely selling physical products on Amazon or through Amazon affiliate links, and the other one is selling mainly digital products through ClickBank with a couple of physical products thrown in. The issue I have with physical products, to start with, the digital one's doing a lot better. The problem you've got with physical only and selling through Amazon is the commissions are so low. You need to have really, really high volumes. You need to be doing like maybe, you need to be in the tens to hundreds of sales a day to make any decent money, unless you're doing really high ticket items. But then obviously it then becomes harder to sell in volume if it's high ticket items. But we'll come on to all that. So there's obviously positives and negatives. It'll take a lot longer to build up something just working off physical products on Amazon. So I'm trying both. Mainly, I'm trying to do that, and just to go on, the digital products I'm selling are just through ClickBank. I am looking at other affiliate networks like Digistore24 and things like that, and I will be moving on to that at some point. But I'm having relatively good numbers shown for ClickBank. So when you're working out your niche that you're going to go into for when you're working out your niche you're going to go into, you need to have a think about what products. It's always good to get into a niche, like I've mentioned in the previous video, that you have interest in. It makes it a lot easier if you're passionate about something rather than getting into something that you're not really fussed about. And then you need to think what products go around it. I don't think a lot of people, like a lot of affiliate marketing sort of courses, take you through that step. So you need to think about what digital and physical products would fit into your niche and what you could actually sell. And the other thing with digital as well, you can sell through like affiliate marketing, so you can sell things through ClickBank, and then you obviously, it's kind of hands off. The advantage is it's hands off, and you get a commission. But the disadvantage is the commission, it can be high, but it's still only a percentage of the product cost or the product sale. If you can take it a step further and you can design or you can buy your own products. You can either buy a product to sell, resell, or even better, you can design your own product and author your own product and sell that. At that point, the advantage there is you're getting 100% of the sale. But the disadvantage is you're responsible for any sort of refunds and returns and things like that, or complaints and customer service, basically. Whereas if you do through affiliate marketing, the complaints and refunds go through either the affiliate network or the actual author of the product. Okay, so getting on to this software that I'm using, it's called Fresh Store. Now I've created um, a trial account here under my Canny Drifters account. And as you can see, with the trial account, you get 3 stores. And basically, the software will create a store from scratch and populate it with products and articles. And it's really, really powerful. And I'm really enjoying using it. And I've had quite a bit of success with it. I'm only using 2 out of 3 stores at the moment on my live account. It's not under the Canny Drifters sort of brand. And so you won't find it under that on the system, on the internet, I should say. But I'm going to go through here. I'm just going to run through a sample one. The reason I'm not using my live account is because, like I say, I haven't decided whether I'm going to divulge the niches that I've got into, the 2 niches I've just mentioned. So what you can do here is you can click on stores at the top here. This is your dashboard that it opens onto, and it's saying there's no stores found. So you can create a new store. Now, the good thing about this is you can create an instant store and that populates it completely, or you can create a blank store. and there's positives and negatives to both. I do like the instant store, but it does create quite a bit in content, and a lot of it you would need to go through and review and make sure you're happy with it and it's created all the right categories and things like that. But I'm going to go through that for this example rather than create a blank store because of the video purposes. Um, so to create an instant store, then you can see all the different types of niches here. You've got 3D printers, AI books, Appliance Avenue, Aqua Hunter Essentials as your go-to destination for premium so fishing gear. You can click this and just select different categories. So if you're interested in automotive and vehicles, that's going to categorize. That's just going to pull out. Not sure what that's got to do with a camera, but um, you've got you've got three options there. You can see if you were wanting to look at computers and accessories, you can click that. And again, while you're looking at these niches, I would also like have a little think while you're looking at them about what you could do with regards to um, physical products and digital products. Now, obviously, something like camping gear, physical products, they'll be like two a penny. There'll be thousands of physical products on Amazon you can sell, but you would need to sell in the like hundreds to make decent income. And you need to think, is there anything digital available on any sort of affiliate network? Uh, I'd be struggling for camping, I think, for digital. Trying to think of something digital, probably wellness. If I just select that option, so just looking through some of these. So Vitamins World, for example, I think you got the best of both worlds there because I'm pretty sure there'll be a lot out there on the digital side, giving you options, even if it's selling physical products on a affiliate network like ClickBank. There'll be a lot of information on vitamins, I think, and courses and wellness, that kind of thing, and health. So that's the kind of thing you would be able to get digital content, and also like selling physical products through ClickBank, like vitamin pills and stuff like that. And then also you'll be able to do physical through Amazon. You've got the best of both worlds in that one, for example. If I just go back to all here, I'll just go through a few more. So I'll just slowly go through these. You can pause the video if you want. You've got things like Barbie World. But things like beauty for women and stuff is really big. Um, Even on like Pinterest is apparently big for females and beauty and dating and things like that. So the sort of broad niches are like the health, wealth, and like I'll say sex, but it's like dating and relationships and stuff like that. And then you can drill down into niches from those big ones. So your health is your all your wellness and your vitamins that we just looked at, and the wealth is your like finance and money and things. So I'm just going down here, giving you an idea what's on here. There's quite a few, and I'm just going to pick one to create a niche. So something like that, golf would be great for like physical products on Amazon, especially if you were into something like golf and loved playing it, and then you could try and supplement that with other things. You could do reviews on courses on your website because you can add anything you want to these websites. It's a bit like WordPress, but not. It's obviously geared towards affiliate marketing and selling online, and also it's not as configurable. You can't add all these plugins and everything, but then at the end of the day, and a lot of people will say there's not a big learning curve on WordPress, but believe me, there is, and it's also can be really finicky because you have to like make sure your sort of plugins are up to date, everything's working together. You can have all sorts of problems. Believe me, I've used it, and it is good, but there is a steep learning curve especially compared to something like this. I don't know what to pick here. I'm just browsing them as I go through. You got like PlayStation Zone here, Pizza Perfect, Trying to see one that you could use, like quit smoking. There's probably, you'd have to go on something like ClickBank and put on smoking. You'd probably get something on like that. But I mean, that niche I think would only be plausible for somebody who's like either trying to quit smoking or successfully quit smoking in the past and wants to help others. So not, not all these niches will be relevant to everyone. In fact, you'd probably have to go through and like probably shortlist them down, go through every one and shortlist them down to two or three. I'm going to pick this one because I've got a place in Spain. And I think there'll be like digital courses online that I could sell. And also there'll be plenty of learning Spanish products, mainly books, I would have thought, on Amazon. But what I would suggest is to spend some time looking on Amazon to see what products there are around this, and also look on affiliate networks to see what, just put learn Spanish or put Spanish in and see what comes back. Try and get a mix where you can get both. And like that's what I say. I don't think a lot of people go into that. You can look at a demo site here, but I'm just going to go and select it and create one. Why not? So I'm just going to leave these names, but yeah, you got a store niche, learn Spanish. You got a store name. Mine's just going to stay as Spanish Learning Hub. This is just for demo purposes. And then you can choose a domain. Now, you can choose your own domain here. You can create your own domain, but you can also use their what's called vanity domains. So if you had a custom domain, you would go and buy that. Now, Ionos have got a deal on at the minute where you only pay £1 for the first year for a website domain name, and it only works for the first domain. So if you haven't got any domains with Ionos already, create an account at ionos.co.uk. I'll try and put a link in the description if I can find one, and you get your first one for £1 for the year, which is a bargain. And also, I'll put a link in for this software. If you use the link, it'll give you a 5-day trial. And I would highly recommend, if you use the link and use the 5-day trial, I'd highly recommend making sure you've got plenty of time to spend on this software for the first 5 days. Like, don't sign up for a 5-day trial and go on holiday, for example, because you want to spend as much of the 5 days as you can doing it. So I'm just going to go with this top one. You can see a lot of them, that one's related to health. These are all, so you'll get like, what was it called? Spanish Learning Hub or whatever it's called, .premiumweb.store would be your website name. Obviously you want your own .com or .co.uk name would be best. I can't see anything to do with languages here. There's a travel one there, but doesn't really fit. So I'm just going to go with this top one. All right, so this is where, so you can put a subdomain in here as well. So I'll put learn Spanish. Right. So it's creating a store now, and it's using the AI to create a number of categories, products, and articles. I think it creates 5 default articles. And then it's a case of it'll take a few minutes to do this probably, but it's then a case of going through the articles and products and categories and making sure you're happy with them all. If you create your website from blank, you'll put in like the niche that you want to do, and it'll recommend categories, and you can modify them at that point, and then you create it with no articles and no products, and then you can actually start adding them yourself. That is probably well, I've done that for one of mine, but I used the instant store on the first one, and on the second one I just started from blank because the instant store created a lot of stuff I ended up disabling and deleting because I didn't really want it in there. It didn't fit in with what I was doing. Some of the products were a bit broad and weren't focused in on my actual niche. So we'll just wait for this to happen. I'll explain the AI chips because you actually get artificial intelligence chips. You get so many a month. You get plenty to do art there. You can create AI articles. You can create sort of tags, products, and all the descriptions that you need. So all your SEO stuff, it'll do AI, and I'll come on to that and show you that in a sec. yeah, you get so many AI chips a month, and I've never run out. And then you can buy. I got an offer when I first signed up, but you get like 1 million for like $1. So with regards to the price of this, you can actually get it for $27 a month, right? But that is expensive to me. What isn't though is they do a year deal at the minute, which is $97. So we're at about 76 quid, and that's for the 3 stores. So it works out about eight $8 a month thereabouts for three stores, which is really good value in my book. So I paid like £76 up front for a year to run 3 stores for a year. I'm going to see how they go for a year, but already they've made more than the money back that I've actually paid, especially the one where I'm reselling digital products on ClickBank. It's doing really well actually. So I will be continuing with this. So there you can see it's done. Right, so I've just clicked on login there. I had to stop and start my recording session because I realised it wasn't gonna. It's opened up a new tab. I'm only recording one tab. So here you can see all you need to do is to sign up for Amazon affiliate, and you put your tag in to the settings. I haven't done that on this system because it's just trial, but you put your tag in and you don't need to worry about it again because it takes the links from Amazon. And you can see here you've got a dashboard, so I've got dashboard highlighted. We've got 600,000 AI chips. We've used 14,000 to create a site, and that's the whole site. You can see we've got 68 products, 3 categories, 92 offers, 43 brands, 5 articles, and 14 pages. And it's only used 14,000 chips out of 600,000. So we've got 97% of our chips remaining for the month. And they, like I say, they renew every month. And you get more depending which package you're on, but the lowest package is more than enough. It basically does 3 stores and then 10 stores and then 100 stores. I'm just working off 3 stores, and I'd highly recommend just starting on that. That's your £27 a month or £97 a year. You've got training guides here. You've got you can go back to your Fresh Store account. You can view your store, which is what I'm going to do now. That's opened another tab, so I'm going to have to stop sharing a second, and I'll just come on and show you the store because it just opened up a new tab, which I can see, which you won't be able to see. Right, so here's my store. You can see it's created a logo. You can change all this. You can change these menus here. But you can see this is just the bog standard it's created. And you can see it's quite a nice looking store, to be honest, even bog standard. But like I say, you can customize all this. Not as much as you can customize WordPress, mine, but you can obviously change all this at the top. You can change all your products. It's just taking a snapshot of products here. You can go and browse the products. You can see featured products, the reviews and the prices. So obviously you're going to get, I don't know what it is for like this kind of stuff, but books and stuff, it's probably about 4% commission. So you're not going to get much if you're selling some product for £1. But bear in mind the cookies for Amazon last 24 hours, which isn't as good as it used to be. But if a customer comes in and clicks one of these products, goes in Amazon, and even if they don't buy your product, if they buy something on Amazon in the next 24 hours, you get accredited with the commission for that. So it's created all this blurb with the AI and stuff. You've got featured categories here. So we've got Spanish learning books, learn Spanish audio books, and then Spanish games. So we've basically got 3 categories there: books, audio books, and games. And again, if you search through Amazon, and you can do that from here as well, you can add products from here through Amazon. I'm not going to go into that at the minute because it's just an introduction. This video, it'll be far too long a video if I went into all that. And you can have these customer testimonials and things. I've taken these out of mine and because they're just made up. I've took them out of mine until I get some real ones. I've had a couple of replies, but I haven't put any into my website yet. And as you can see, you've got at the bottom, you've got the categories, you've got the brands, articles. And you can see it's created these 5 articles. So if we just click into this top one here, it even creates all your privacy policies, and hopefully that's still recording because it's in the same tab. I have to keep an eye out on this browser to see if a new tab opens because the recording software I'm using only records the one tab at a time. So you can see here, mastering Spanish, how long does it take? And you've got an article here. You can share the article on all these different social media platforms by just clicking that. I've created up a social media account and actually use this, and it's really good. You can just share it on Facebook and say, I've purchased this product recently. What do people think, or things like that? And it does get you a lot of traffic on your site. But I'm going to come on to like future videos. I'm going to come on to how you can get traffic. But you can see there at the bottom, it's got related articles. So you can fill out your website with articles. So if I click on the articles tab here, you can see the different articles I've got. Learn Spanish quickly. And what you can use like ChatGPT to say, I run a, you can put things in, I run a learn Spanish language website. Suggest me a list of engaging article titles for my website, and it'll give you a list. And then what you can do, you can either use that list again, you can use those titles in ChatGPT, asking for like 1,000-word or 500-word article. I think the optimum's 400 or 500 words. So if you ask for a 400 or 500-word article on the different titles, you'll get a list of like 20 titles initially, or ask for 20 article titles. And I'll do a video on that as well, on how I've done it. You get those and you look at the ones which you think, all right, that's interesting, that'll be engaging for the customers. And then you can either get ChatGPT to do it, or you can do it in here. You can create a new article in here. So if I go back to the dashboard here, if we go down, you can click on your store here. So you've got categories. Click on that, it'll show you the different categories that it's created and again, all these are customizable. So it's just got learning books, audio books, and Spanish games. You've got products, so you can see how many products here are in each one. So I've clicked on products there now. It says 26 products in learning books. And it'll just show you a list of products that appear on your site. And you can disable them here with the enable. You can see they're all enabled. The 6 offers means that's got like 6 offers for that one product. You can see all the different products here. You can see they're shown in dollars. The other thing with this is it's global basically. And when I was on the website at the top, it said GB, but if a customer logs on your website from the US, it'll show US, and it'll show US related offers from Amazon.com as opposed to Amazon.co.uk or eBay, and it works with Walmart and AliExpress as well. So offers, so you can see there's 5 offers there for this one product. So that's like where it might be available on Amazon UK, Amazon US, eBay. You can see here, Amazon US, all the way down here. eBay US, Walmart US. So you're automatically selling. You've got like Amazon UK for this one, eBay UK, and it keeps all this up to date. eBay Canada, so you can sell all these products like globally, and you'll get the commission for anything that does sell, as long as you've got your affiliate links in, which I obviously haven't put in here yet because this website isn't find that. You see all the products there. Then you've got brands. I don't really use this much, to be honest. I'm just going through what it's created, and all this has been done through AI. See all the different brands there. Again, I don't really use that one much. And then you've got article categories, similar to product categories, but you can categorize your articles. So these are your blog posts. You can change it from articles to blog. You can call it whatever you want. You can say latest news or updates, whatever you want to call it. So it's not actually created any article categories there. So it's created 5 articles, but no categories. So you can see here the 5 articles it has created. It hasn't put them into a category because it hasn't created a category. Then you go on to pages as well. So you've got like all the different pages. And like I say, it creates your privacy and all your policy pages. So it's got like cookie policy page, privacy policy page, terms of use. It's got a special offer, and it's also got a sitemap, which comes in handy for the SEO because it's got tools where you can actually submit your site to Index Now, and you can create an XML sitemap and things like that, and then social links. You put all your social links in, so they appear on your site. It's under tools. That's just an import and export. If you go back up here though, where you've got AI tools, you've got offer importer. So you can do an Amazon link importer whereby you just search Amazon for product. Like if you were doing I could do a search for learn Spanish books. Article generator. I'll click on that one. What you do here is, when I was saying before, if you get your list of 20 topics that ChatGPT's generated for you, you could just put like how to learn Spanish for a beginner, or whatever the topic is. I'm just making that up the top of my head here. Your SEO would be something along the lines of learn Spanish beginner for beginner. I'll just put beginner. If you blank this out, it'll keep it disabled, but if you leave it in, it'll just post it straight away. You could leave it blank if you're just doing a draft form and you want to finish it later on and stuff. It's giving you article topic examples down here as well if you want some ideas as well. If I create that, and again, this will take a minute or two. You can see there it's generating the topic, the article, sorry. So you can see these are the 5 I already had, and this will be the 6th. I'll just wait until this is, hoping this isn't going to take too long. So you can see it's really powerful. This will be using up some of my AI chips. And again, you can do this in ChatGPT, which I've done on numerous occasions, and you can just copy the text from GPT and just paste it into here. You wouldn't be using any AI chips in here. So that's the article done there, and I can view the article now. Just clicking on view or clicking the article. Right, so here's the article here, just opened up. We've got easy steps to learn Spanish for beginners, simple ways to start speaking Spanish today, and then you can just proofread all that, read through it all and see if it makes sense. Modify it, you can edit it anytime, edit article option. Right, so you can see there that that's published. So what I'm going to do is just quickly look at products and just go through the global bit. So you can see this one, for example, it's like these are all your products here that it's automatically created. Now, if you created your website from scratch, you would have nothing in here. You'd add them manually. That's not a bad tactic, actually, because then you're best off having a small number of products and have sort of quality over quantity. This is kind of creating quantity here, because then you can hand pick the products you want and promote the products individually. There's nothing wrong with having a site with just 1 or 2 or even half a dozen products in, as long as you believe in them and that's what you want to try and sell to your customers. But you can see this has got 68 products automatically created. Still not a massive amount, but you probably need to know a little bit about each one if you're selling them. Although some people might not even bother about that, but from an ethical point of view, it's always a good idea to think, would I be happy selling something like this to a friend or family member? And if the answer is yes, then go ahead. If the answer is no, it's a naff product, then don't. So for example, when I'm searching for products on Amazon, I'll always make sure they're at least 4 to 4.5 stars upwards. You get the ratings on Amazon, the ratings from previous customers who've purchased or allegedly have purchased the product. Because obviously you get a few false reviews and stuff like that. Make sure there's quite a high number of reviews, and again, I'll come on to this in another video. Make sure there's a high number of reviews and make sure it's like over 4 stars. And then if you're doing be even more careful if you're doing stuff on like ClickBank. You want to make sure you're not sort of peddling something that's just fairy dust. Again, do the sanity check of, would you be happy selling this? Like your diet and pills, would you be happy selling those to like a family or a friend member? Because if you're not, I wouldn't touch it with a barge pole, because you're just you're gonna ruin you're going to ruin the reputability of your site and that kind of thing. It's not something you want to do, because you might get like the odd purchase, but you're just going to get like really bad reviews, and people are going to start saying don't buy off that site because they're just selling naff products, for example. So anyhow, if I just go back to view the store, right, so just touching on the global aspect, you can see because I'm logging in from the UK with then the IP address, it's putting GB up there. And if I find a product, if I just go down here and look at featured products, if I just pick this bilingual learning board for £7. Actually, I'll pick this for 94 because we'll get a bit more commission on it. Spanish baby deluxe kit, £94. You can see if I go down here, this is this is our product page, and now all this is built automatically when you import a product from Amazon, eBay, or whatever. But because I'm in the UK, it's showing Amazon UK and eBay UK. If this was only available for one or the other, I wouldn't say find the best price. I would just say order now, and these links here go into Amazon or eBay. So the good thing about having multiple offers on one product is a customer can then price check against the two platforms, order through the cheapest, and you've got this earning a commission affiliate declaration here, which is all in line with Amazon and eBay, which is all you need, and that's automatic as well. This wording's also definable, but obviously a fresh store, make sure it's all above board and correct. So I'm just leaving that as it is, or I've just left it as it is. So what I wanted to do here was just change this to US. You can see all the different country codes here, but if I change it to US specifically, so if I logged in as a person in the US, you can see that's changed to $121, and it's only available on eBay US in the US. So you can see there, it's just saying order now, like I said before. For some reason, I don't know why it's not available on Amazon, but that's not a problem because we can still sell it. Obviously, if we went to in a country where it wasn't available at all, then it wouldn't be available. Try Canada. But as you can see, we're able to sell it to anybody that's available on Amazon and eBay in Canada. So we'll be able to sell this product to anybody in the world as long as it's available in that part of the world. Anybody logging in will be able to see that. And in any case, they can read all our articles and everything. So I'm going to go into this in a lot more detail because I've been using it a lot for the last 6 months, and it's been really, really good. And I've made quite a bit of money on both the sites I've done. I'm in the process of maybe creating a third site. I've got some ideas on it, so I might use that as future videos, or I might use one of the existing two as future videos. Didn't really want to give the niches away that I'm in case people start copying them and stuff, because you really do. It is personal, the niche you go into. It really needs to be something you're passionate about and you like. One of mine's nerdy as well, so it's another reason I didn't really want to let everyone know, because proper nerdy, something I'm into, which I'm not particularly proud of, to be honest. Nothing seedy or anything, just proper nerdy. But I'm keeping that one under my hat. Anyhow, that's Fresh Store in a nutshell. Like I say, I'll be going into more detail. If you use the link in the description, you get your 5-day free trial. And if you did go on to purchase, I'd get a small cut of the commission that you pay each month or year. But I do recommend having enough time aside for the 5-day trial. And then if you did want to continue, make sure you've got your store set up and that for when you start paying for the subscription. And also, if you can't afford it, go for the $97 a year deal rather than the $27 a month, because it's so much more beneficial if you can afford the upfront cost. That is, it works out like $8 a month, which is absolutely crazy value for potentially three stores, even if you're just running one store for $8 a month. And again, if you buy a domain name for £1 from Ionos, then that's your outgoings for the first year done and dusted. You don't need anything else. You don't need domain hosting. You just need the domain website. You don't need the hosting at all. You can pay like $8 a month for like domain hosting with like people like Wix and stuff like that. You can pay a lot more. Any of your domain hosters out there, you'll pay a lot more anyway. And this is just an ideal beginner's way to get into affiliate marketing. You can have a website up and running in 24 hours easily. In fact, I've done one here on this video in half an hour. Albeit I wouldn't set it live and publish it like this so far, but if you get the idea. If you go on to ClickBank, find a product you want to promote, create a blank site on here, create a couple of articles about the product that you can use and create the product itself. And we'll come on to videos of how you can create, because all we've done here is affiliate. All we've done here in this video is physical products, but I will get on to digital and how we can just create an article with a link. You can create a product. We can create a 69th product here with just a link, using our affiliate link to something like ClickBank, like EWS Auto, for example, would go straight through to there and customers could buy it. I'll show you how to do all that. I'll use some of my examples, what I've done to show you that as well. Okay, so I think I'm just concerned this one's dragging on again. I've talked too much, but yeah, check it out. It's been absolutely brilliant for me. It saves setting everything up in any of that, like WordPress and stuff like that, any of that software. It's just all housed in one tool that you can use at a relatively low cost as well. So do check it out. And thanks for watching. And in the meantime,